The sun is out, the birds are chirping, and it's finally starting to get warm. That can only mean one thing: summer is in full swing, and I can't wait to enjoy the outdoors. Maybe spend some time at the park, or maybe even plan a trip to the beach. From effortless outfits to luxe travel must-haves to tech essentials that I'm sure will be your constant companion this season, I've rounded up an amazing list for you. Hi, I'm Michael Josh, your gadget matchmaker, and over the last decade, I've made it my job to show people around the world that tech can be easy, fun, and exciting. On this channel, I give you special access to the gadgets I review, the places I go, the things that bring me joy, and all the interesting people I get to meet along the way. So, if you love tech, travel, and fashion, give the channel a like and subscribe, and I'll help you find the right match for your needs. These are my go-to tech and luxury favorites for summer 2025. Hey guys, I'm back in New York after a couple of months on the road, and I figured now is the perfect time to round up a list of things that I'm loving this summer 2025. As always, it's going to be a little bit of fashion, a little bit of luxury, and because this is Gadget Match, a whole lot of tech. So buckle your seatbelts, we've got a lot to cover. Each season is the perfect excuse to pick up a new bag or two, and this first item is something that I picked up on a recent trip to Paris. It's called the Coursier, which from French translates to courier, and is new from Goyard in 2025, launched just this April. I remember seeing it online, this photo right here, and was like, I love it. Many Goyard bags, like the popular Saint Louis tote, are mostly made from Goyardine canvas, with only the trim and handles in leather. I appreciate the practicality of canvas for everyday use, but you know I love a good leather bag, so I was thrilled when this particular bag has a combination of the two. You have the Goyardine canvas down here, and you also have this lovely supple leather flap as well. This bag is lightweight and compact, but it can still fit a 13-inch iPad Air. There's also a pocket on the back, which is perfect for a passport or a boarding pass if you use it on a flight. It comes with a thick, adjustable shoulder strap, and it's meant to be worn crossbody like this. The Goyard Coursier is available in black, black and tan, green, gray, and the one I have, of course, navy blue. I know I've said it in the past, I'm not a fan of monograms, but for Goyard, I will make an exception. It's still eye-catching, maybe in some ways still loud, but in the same vein also a little more subtle. If you look closely, their iconic monogram is just the letter Y, which is seemingly stippled on, and in fun fact, back in the day, it actually was. Now, this pattern is just printed on. Now that we have the bag picked out, it's time to pack it with essentials, starting with the 13-inch iPad Air. Apple just recently announced a new version of iPad OS that lets you open multiple apps and windows side by side. Finally, it's true multitasking, just like on a Mac. You can even have some apps continue doing things in the background while you switch to another app. So now, more than ever, the iPad Air, especially this larger 13-inch model, is the perfect device to run around town with or take on a trip. Some days, I'll just take my iPad and Apple Pencil Pro with me so I can journal or mind map. The large screen is perfect for catching up with movies or TV shows on flights. Some days, when I need to get some writing in, I'll take it with the Magic Keyboard, which lets me use it as a laptop. And the good news is, either way, it fits inside my Goyard Coursier. Another useful tool that goes with me everywhere this summer also happens to be this video's sponsor. You know, I always try to pack light, so I love tech that can fit into a wallet. In the last video, I talked about this Apple Find My tracking card. Well, here's another cool find called PLAUD NOTE. A sleek, AI-powered note-taking device the size of a credit card. I don't know about you, but when I'm out and about, oftentimes random thoughts pop into my head. Ideas, to-dos, things I don't want to forget. I know I can just use my iPhone to record voice notes, but PLAUD NOTE is a much better way to capture the mess that's inside my brain. Here's why. First, it's so easy to use. You just press this button right here. When you feel it buzz, you know it's recording. Then you press and hold again and wait for it to vibrate to stop. Second, using top-tier AI models like GPT-4o or Claude 3.5 AI, PLAUD NOTE can transcribe my recording and automatically generate next action steps. I talk to it like it's my personal assistant. Third, because it's so small, it fits right in my wallet, or I can use it with its bundled MagSafe card holder. And fourth, it doesn't consume my iPhone's battery or storage, and my recordings aren't interrupted if I get a phone call. PLAUD NOTE is also perfect for press briefings, interviews, or meetings. Not only can it transcribe these recordings with great efficiency, it can also generate summaries with highlights or tasks based on what was discussed in, say, that meeting. It also does a great job at canceling background noise, identifying different voices and speakers, and understanding over 100 languages and accents. Recently, I used it to transcribe a speech from YouTube, as well as interviews I did for a documentary on India that I'm working on. There's also a built-in smart assistant. Ask AI can search across all my notes, answer questions, and extra insights. Like when I needed to grab the highlights from my interviews, all I did was ask AI to pull quotes for me to include in my script. It's really a nifty tool, and if it sounds like this is something that you might find useful yourself, I'll make sure to put a link in the description box below so that you can check it out. I am always on the hunt for small wallets or card holders, and I have a growing collection already. So when I was in Italy for Milan Design Week earlier this year, I picked up 2 more that have quickly become staples. The first one I really adore because it's a baby version of my Chanel boy bag, down to the same pebbled lambskin and ruthenium hardware. This one can fit a lot of cards, some cash, and even my PLAUD NOTE. But recently, I've loved the idea of combining my card wallet and my key holder into one. So I've been using this a lot, called the classic zipped key holder. It's got a ring where you can attach all your keys. It can be quite tricky to tuck all your keys in, especially since I insist on an AirTag, but you'll eventually get the hang of it, with room to spare for 2 to 3 cards. This goes inside my Coursier bag as well. Of course, we'll need some music, but today, because I want to pack light, I just want my AirPods Pro 2. I'm super excited about these because in the previous video, I talked about the Arc Pulse case for the iPhone, and ever since I talked about them, I haven't taken them off. These just launched 10 days ago and come in the same polished silver as the case I'm currently rocking for my iPhone 16 Pro Max. This bumper case for my AirPods Pro 2 is crafted with aerospace grade aluminum and provides 3-meter drop protection, which is great because I drop my AirPods case a lot. And now my iPhone and AirPods match. Inside the bag you go. Especially because it's so hot outside, it's important to stay hydrated, and I found the perfect water bottle to go that works even if you're only rocking a small bag. This is from a brand called memobottle that specializes in thin water bottles. They're available in plastic and stainless steel in a range of sizes and with a variety of lid finishes. But I like how Apple-like and sleek and classy this clear water bottle is with this brushed stainless steel lid. If you're packing light, I think A6 is the perfect size, which is 375 ml. But if you want to go even smaller, A7 is cute too and can fit 180 milliliters. You go in my Coursier bag as well. Okay, now that we packed my bag, it's time to put together an outfit. I'm really proud and grateful that my friends at Thom Browne and I were able to make this pair of pants possible. These days, a lot of my trousers are Thom Browne made to measure because I'm not model size and nothing really beats having clothing made to your exact proportions. Recently, I was like, is there any way you can make me a pair of jeans? As luck would have it, they had one denim swatch, and it's finally here. Today, I want my Goyard Coursier to be the highlight, so I'm pairing it with a dark blue polo shirt and probably what I think are going to be my favorite shoes of the summer. They're called the B01 Match Point Sneaker from DIOR. They're available in a couple of colors. Mine is black and white calfskin with gray suede panels. They're comfy and casual, but still put together. Next, because it's sunny outside, my favorite aviators from Thom Browne. I've had these for a few years now, but it looks like you can still pick them up. These frames are titanium, so they're super light, which is what I love the most about them. They've got white tips with red, white, and blue at the end. Finally, to tie it all together, a fragrance. Now that it's summer, it's time to bring out another oldie but goodie. This is Aqua from Maison France's Kurkdjian. As per usual, it's got my favorite bergamot notes front and center. It's a little woody and musky, but overall it smells fresh. And I think that's the point of MFK's Cologne Forte line. It's still an eau de parfum, but with an emphasis on freshness, and I really can't recommend it enough. I just wish they had it in those small bottles so it can go with my favorite Globetrotter case, which I featured in the last video. But since we still have space in my Coursier bag, I'll take this 1.2 fluid ounce bottle with this personalized leather case. This is blueberry blue, which perfectly matches my bag. And that's it, we're all packed, but as you can see, there's still plenty of space inside for your smartphone, some sunscreen, your sunglasses. A lot can fit into this messenger bag, even if it's rather medium in size. Of course, summer isn't complete without a day at the beach, so let's pack the only way I know how. First, we'll need a bag. And this one I've actually had for a couple of years now. I've always been a fan of Loewe's basket bags, but a few years ago in Berlin, I was shopping and I saw this bag from CELINE. It's a similar basket bag made of palm leaves with calfskin leather accents in blue, which is why I wanted this one. I love this bag, and I actually took it with me on a holiday to the US Virgin Islands last year. It's held liquids, sunscreen, a lot of tech, and it's been put on sand a lot, but it still looks brand new. Next, we'll need a beach towel, and for this, it's time for an orange box unboxing. I've actually been holding on to this for almost a year now because it didn't make it on time for my last holiday, so I guess it was meant to be that we would check it out together. Of course, to fully appreciate it, I think we need to unfold it, and this is actually a pretty large blanket. It's called the Traffic Jam Beach Towel, and the fabric is terry cloth. This one is in blue with a bunch of fishies printed on it, and it's about 5 feet by 6 feet in size. Inside it goes. There's still space for some tech in here. Of course, what's a day at the beach like without a cute swimsuit? And this one is from Fendi. It comes in this nice little pouch which has holes in it so that you could actually use it to carry your swimsuit. And here it is. I love that the inseam is quite short. This one comes with an elastic waistband and is made of tech fabric in that iconic Fendi FF pattern, but instead of the usual brown, it comes in black and gray. Let's pack them. Sometimes sand plus ocean salt water plus tech don't really go together, but I have 3 favorites that I think you should take with you on any beach trip. For some music, one of my favorite brands, Marshall. They're so portable, so tiny, yet the music is loud and satisfying. These are waterproof and, believe it or not, sandproof as well. But what I love the most is if you turn it around, you have this little strap that you can pull out and tie around the strap of your bag like so. The ones I have right here are black and brass, but they're also available in cream, which is the model that I took to the beach last year. If you're like me and love to read, then a Kindle Paperwhite is the perfect device to take to the beach. Last year when I went to the Virgin Islands, I took the older model with me, but this is the newer model. This color is raspberry, and it's the signature edition, which among other things has wireless charging, but more importantly, an IPX8 rating. So this is waterproof. This latest model has a large 7-inch display, page turns are faster, and because it's a Paperwhite, it has that backlit display that's bright enough to read even on a sunny day at the beach, but it can also dim all the way down so it's gentle on the eyes when you're reading in bed at night. Finally, we'll need some sunnies, and because I'm a content creator who is on holiday and shouldn't be working, I've decided to take along these sunglasses from Ray-Ban. They're called Ray-Ban Meta, and they have cameras built in. I'm recording you right now. Since its launch, Ray-Ban Meta is available in a variety of styles and colors and finishes. There's Wayfarer, Skylar, and the ones that I have are called Headliner. They're available as sunglasses, transitions, or just clear. And the ones that I have, the frame color is Shiny Jeans Transparent, and the lens color is Dusty Red. The Ray-Ban Meta sunglasses also have AI built in that lets you react to what you see, take pictures, videos, listen to music, and make phone calls, all without touching your phone. Now that we're ready for the beach, let's put on something comfier to match with these new sandals from Hermès. These are a favorite. They're called the Hermès Chypre. Hermès makes a lot of different kinds of sandals, but Chypres are my favorite. They're comfy thanks to an adjustable strap and rubber sole. And I've had this black pair for 2 years now, and I pack them on all my trips. This particular pair is made of Epsom leather, and fun fact, Hermès use different kinds of leathers in many of their products, including their sandals. There's Togo, there's Swift, there's Epsom, and those same kinds of leathers are also used on their Birkin and Kelly bags. This particular color is called Gris Nuage, or cloudy gray, which is a little bit ironic since I plan on using it this summer, but I love that it's a little pale blue, a little bluish gray. A perfect match to all my favorite colors. Guys, I know videos like these are not usual on this channel, but we got so much good feedback from you when we did our spring roundup. Now we're doing summer. Should I be working on a fall video? Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what are your favorite products. What are your summer essentials? I'd love to know that as well. And it doesn't have to be pricey or luxury. It just has to be something that you love. That's most important. Next week, I'm off to Paris for Fashion Week and everything but my wallet. Can't wait to discover what I find there. In the meantime, make sure you're subscribed to this YouTube channel and hit that bell icon so that you get notified as soon as we post new videos. Follow me on social media for all the behind the scenes fun, tech, travel, and fashion, and for news and updates, make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. Until the next video, I'm Michael Josh. Thanks for dropping by.